It is time for today's Medical Minute. We're talking about a disease that affects millions of women, yet not a lot of people know much about endometriosis.
So the goal of our next guest is to change all that by sharing her personal story. It's Julianne Hough with Dancing with the Stars fame. She joins us now live along with Dr. Rebecca Brightman. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, hey, Julianne, I would love to say what we have in common is that I'm an excellent dancer, but that's not true. But what we do have in common is that I, too, have endometriosis, and we've talked a lot about it, actually, on the air. But
Yes.
for our viewers, talk a little bit about the disease and how it affects women.
Absolutely. Well, I have endometriosis, and it was something that I had since I was probably 15, 16 years old, but didn't even realize I had endometriosis until I was about 20. I had been living with just this very, very bad pain, but of course I'm a dancer, I'm a hard worker, I'm like, oh, I can get through anything, I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to, come across as weak or, I'm a tough cookie. But eventually the pain it has been so bad that I got diagnosed in 2008. And unfortunately, a lot of women, it takes 6 to 10 years to get a proper diagnosis. And it's crazy that 1 in 10 women actually have endometriosis. So this is why I want to be able to use my voice and my platform to be able to share my story, and so that other women can either figure out that they have endometriosis, tell a friend about it, just speak endo, and that's what this campaign is to learn more. So.
Okay, Dr. Brightman, what are the symptoms of endometriosis?
So the symptoms really vary from one woman to the next, but most commonly severe menstrual pain that can really be debilitating, pain during sex for some women, difficulty with urination, bowel movements, pain at different times of their cycles. And the important thing is for women to realize this is not normal. They shouldn't just chalk things up to being a woman. And if they have concerns that these things are persisting, they should talk to their healthcare providers and not be intimidated to speak about it and to speak endo and to be aware of endometriosis, because that may be what's causing their pain.
Doctor, is there a treatment for endometriosis?
So there isn't a cure for endometriosis, but there are several treatment options, and the treatment options really vary from one woman to the next. They have to be individualized. So for some women, it's a medical treatment. Others, it's surgical. For many women, it's a combination of the two. So again, women need to speak to their healthcare providers, be accurately diagnosed, because it can take 6 to 10 years before a diagnosis is actually made. And then once the diagnosis is made, an appropriate course of action can be planned.
And Julianne, you're a perfect example of that, because you continue to thrive at what you do and continue to be a very active woman.
Absolutely. In fact, I really wanted to, show that this is the face of somebody who has endometriosis. It is something that I live with every day, but it's something that isn't defining who I am. I am not defined by endometriosis. In fact, I am in charge of it because I have the knowledge and the understanding of what it is, and I'm actually very empowered by it because I can actually, bring an understanding and an awareness to, either people that have endometriosis or somebody like my husband who, when he first met me and I was having some of my symptoms and my pain, he was like, what do I do? But now, I've empowered him to where he feels like he understands what it is. He can take care of me in a way that makes him feel like he's doing something, and in the past it's always been like, I can do it on my own, I'm fine, but now it's, it's bringing people along on this journey. So, we want people to go to SpeakEndo.com so that they can educate themselves, learn, get more information, and then of course just using the hashtag SpeakEndo so that people can start sharing their own stories and posting their own videos, building a community, just so that we can all start speaking endo.
Okay. Well, thank you both so much for joining us this morning and for speaking out. And we'll be right back.
Thank you.